Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Group View. This is Alejandro again.
I'm Carlos.
And we're joined here by Matt and Luigi in the back. I jumped the gun a little bit, but it's all right. Again, Luigi and Matt in the back.
What's going on?
Good.
Yeah, all right. So today's topic is going to be kind of one that's like up in the air. I don't know if you believe in it or not, but paranormal activity as well as aliens. Somebody here is kind of dear and close to the topic. Luigi, is there anything in specific you want to bring up or any experiences you've ever had?
Well, no, it's just like by watching a lot of those shows or like documentaries, like you make you think that, are they actually realistic? They have very compelling evidences of like they can't explain it. They can't really debunk
For
it.
aliens or for paranormal activity or both?
They're both connected.
Yeah.
So yeah, they have a lot of evidences around.
What documentary specifically? Are you talking about like ghost shows, or are you talking about like aliens, UFOs, those type of
Don't look
paranormal?
at me. I don't know.
What specifically are we talking about?
All right, if you're talking about paranormal, I don't know what you watch a show called Ghost Adventures. They have some pretty compelling
I've heard
evidences
about it. I don't know.
that they can't explain it. So what is that? You know what I mean?
I mean, let's start off. Like, do you guys here believe in ghosts and or aliens?
No, I think that there are aliens, but I don't believe in ghosts.
Wait, but damn, those are two like different things.
Yeah,
We're talking
they're
about-
completely
Yeah,
different.
but
yeah.
I would categorize them in
Hitting-
like supernatural.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're,
Right,
yeah, they're
right,
basically
but-
that.
But
So
like,
do you hold up? Do you believe in them or not?
No.
In both? You don't believe in both?
No.
You think that we're just the only people that live in this universe?
I think so. I don't think.
Word?
Yeah.
What about you, Luigi?
Otherwise, we would have seen it already. I feel like.
You think, or do you think that we're just not that smart as a race, and that we don't have the technology capable enough to discover these races that are in different galaxies and things like that?
I mean, we elected Trump, so I don't know if we're that smart.
We're not going there, but I don't know. I think like we overthink that a lot as well, because like we think that we're not that smart, but then we are, but then we're not. We confuse ourselves in the sense
No,
of
but
like,
that's true. That's
nah,
true.
because
It's 'cause
if you think that there is something out there, then it's like, well, there's a possibility, but I don't think that there is.
What's difficult is
Nah,
that
that's crazy. I believe in it.
If we have reached the moon, like,
Allegedly.
and this was something, well,
Right, but the moon
you say
isn't-
allegedly, but it's something that years ago
If-
it wasn't a possibility.
Right. And if you look at it from like a standpoint of like we're a complex species, we have
Right.
the ability to ask questions about the universe and things like that. I definitely think that we're smart, but I don't think we're like
I don't think
that's smart.
I don't think we're the only life form that's like a human. Like, for example, that has, like you said, the ability to rationalize, reason, and think.
But
for
then
themselves.
some of us also think that aliens are smarter than us, but we don't know if there is.
We don't know that.
any out
Again,
there.
though, I just
So-
believe in aliens. I don't know if they're smarter than us or more powerful, more, anything.
But
like
you
that.
believe in it because of movies.
No, I
So
can't.
so
like,
why do you believe in them other than movies bringing up that there
the
could
fact
be
that the
aliens
universe
out
is
there?
massive and we have only explored the moon?
Basically, infinite
Right.
galaxies.
Right.
Like, yo, there's so much.
So what do you
outer
think?
space
So what
that
do you
we
think
haven't even
aliens
seen
look
yet.
like? Like
I
ET?
don't know.
They could look like us.
They
for
could
all we
look
know.
like-
Exactly. So then there wouldn't be aliens then, right?
Why not?
Technically,
So
we
then-
were
Alien.
made from aliens.
I mean, technically, an alien is anything that's unknown to us, right?
extraterrestrial.
Somebody that's not native to Earth.
That's not really the definition of it.
I would-
Because they call here in the U.S. they call undocumented. They call aliens,
Exactly,
which
'cause
is
they're-
terrible.
unnaturalized to America. The same way as aliens, like extraterrestrials,
Even
will
though
be
there's-
unnaturalized to Earth.
I don't know. I don't think there is. I think it's all bullshit. I mean, it's cool. It's like if you think that there is, like, we're just gonna live our whole life
Not
thinking
knowing
that
it.
there is and
Right.
never really.
I don't know if it's thinking that there is. I think from a scientific standpoint, I think like scientists don't say there's 100% fact that we have aliens,
Right.
or that they know that aliens exist. It's like almost like an agnostic view.
Right.
But at the same time, I think that they say due to the massive size of the universe, that
Right.
there's a higher probability that there could be
Yeah.
aliens.
Yeah.
That we just call them aliens, but
Right,
there
right.
could be other life forms.
Right.
Yeah, and like,
Which
of course,
sounds
they probably
really
go
cool.
by different, just like we go by like humans. They probably go by a different term.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I think it sounds fun to think that there could be. It sounds interesting to just
I
to
agree,
have
yeah.
the thought there.
Right.
We're never. I mean, let's be honest. We're probably never gonna find out.
While we're alive for now.
Right.
yeah,
And
probably.
Right,
but
exactly.
What's cool is that, with new technology, they have the ability to see if there's life on, certain planets that are
Right.
close by, or if there was life on that planet once in existence.
Right.
So life on like Mars, it could have existed millions of years ago,
Right. Right.
or not at all.
Right.
And that's some things that we're going to be figuring out soon.
And let's be honest.
Hopefully.
Even if they
Yeah,
find
hopefully.
which we're not really gonna define they, but if they find out that
Right.
there was or that there is, we are never really gonna know. We're never gonna have that information. I
But
don't.
you don't think they'll share it? Like, hey, there was life here before?
Well, there's.
They might
what
say
is
that,
it?
but what if there's like
no?
I don't know if
because
there was-
it's just like
yeah.
there's what's Area 51 like that they talk about that there is aliens in there, but we're never gonna really know.
right.
Right.
Well,
There
they-
are articles, there are documents, there are
Right.
all that, but then there's all the underground stuff. Oh, scientists were killed as they were about to give all the information. Right? You hear all
Well,
that.
there is a scientist who worked. He was a physicist who went on the Joe Rogan podcast who talked about it.
Yeah.
Lazar.
Working.
And what he said.
He was talking about how they had technology that they've never seen before in that time period. So they have things, but obviously you can't. I mean,
Right,
it's like, take
he's-
it with a grain of salt.
Oh,
because
yeah,
if he
he's-
says something bigger, then
Right.
you don't know if something will happen to him in his personal life. So I don't know. It's just
Exactly.
It's like a weird thing that, like you said, we may never know.
Yeah. Like I said, it sounds interesting. It's a good thing, I guess, to have in mind and to like, ooh, just like how little kids think, oh, there is a Santa, there is this, that, and
So
no,
you just,
seriously,
so you
it's
just
like, it's
ruined
fun.
Santa for all the
Oh,
people.
I mean, if you're a little kid, you shouldn't. If you're a little kid, you shouldn't be watching this. First of all, go to sleep.
Yeah, that's true.
But no, it's just like that.
Right.
It's like
So what about like
Aliens
all
is
the
like-
UFO sightings and stuff? What do you think about those?
But UFOs, I thought that UFOs had an explanation. Luigi, you were about to say something.
Well, it's just unidentified flying object, which means it could be, a regular military thing that, the public doesn't know.
yeah.
Right.
They might be testing some new
It's
technology.
true. No, it's true. Yeah. That's,
It could be a bunch of different things. You could like honestly, it could be a bunch of different things.
could
be.
People
Like what,
people
like
think
what?
that they see a lot of stuff and it's like,
Now, look, I agree.
is it really that?
I agree. I'm just saying, like, I like the idea of thinking about this stuff just because.
No,
it's
that's
like,
what I'm saying because it's fun to the idea of it is fun. It sounds cool.
So that's
It
it.
sounds pretty. Nah, I'm saying it sounds pretty
But,
cool.
like, there's
Like,
also-
I've been through
He's
it.
not a denier, but there's just no proof.
I'm
for him,
not, but there's
so,
just
yeah.
like it's something that like to me it doesn't really interest me because you can get really into it and you can get into documents and stuff, but like we're never like if I'm not there and if I don't see it in person, I'm not gonna believe that it's real.
Right.
Nowadays, you can't believe that anything is real. You know what I mean? Like we're
There's
in
just
this
too
country,
information, yeah.
right? We're in this country. We don't really know what's going on in another country. Now, can you imagine somewhere else in another planet? Like they can show
That's what I'm
different things in
saying,
another
though.
country that is going on. If we're not there, it could be fake. We have found out that to be true.
No, I
you know what I
agree.
mean.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
it's like
Yeah,
we can have
and
pictures.
and there's also even for like that, for the Amazon rainforest,
Right, exactly.
things like that.
You
There's-
saw how many
they-
different
they skewed
stories
it a
that they
little bit,
gave?
yeah,
How
yeah.
many different stories just about the Amazon that they gave? We don't know what's really true. We don't know what's the real story behind it.
Right.
There were so many different stories. There were so many different who did it, how it was done, blah, 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 who's helping, who's not helping, But if you're not there, if you don't see it, how do you know that how
I mean,
long
no,
it has
you
been
don't
burned?
know, but
so it's
still.
just like that. I feel
Well,
like
that's-
it's just
yeah,
like...
yeah.
It's
I
just
think-
like with that, like they can show a picture tomorrow on TV, like alien sighting in like I don't know
This
in
galaxy or
Mexico
something, yeah.
or something.
in Mexico.
No, like I'm just giving a random like in
I thought-
in
at least
England
in the galaxy
in
or
England.
something.
No, because it wouldn't be right in the galaxy. Like
from
I'm
the
saying in like
telescopes,
in
yeah.
a country, in England. If we're not there, you're just gonna see some random pictures, or you're gonna see a picture that looks like ET, and you're gonna be like, oh yeah, oh it's real, it's happening.
Right.
No,
We don't know
I'm
that
just
they gonna
saying,
look
like
like ET.
you just that's the picture that they give us, right? In movies.
and
Yeah,
Hollywood.
movies. That's
though.
movie. though.
Exactly.
Yo,
It's just like the picture that they give us of like what is it?
Go,
of
go, go,
like
go, go.
dinosaurs and stuff. We weren't there. That's the picture that they give us. How do you know that they look like that?
Well, that's
Based on science, based on
yeah.
like bones that they found and all that.
yeah.
If you weren't there, I feel like you can't really say that's really
It's
how
just-
it is. That's
yeah,
not.
It's just depictions to the best of their ability.
Right.
Right.
And I think like that and so many other things. Like that's my thought on it. You know, that we're not gonna get into it, like the Bible and all that. We don't know.
damn.
Somebody wrote it.
That's true.
Somebody deciphered it.
But wait,
Somebody changed, put different words in it. I'm just
Damn,
saying, like
you
if
gonna
you're
ruin somebody's
if you're not
life
there,
out
you
there.
don't know what's
Yeah.
true or not. You don't know what's facts. Like I could have wrote the Bible and been like, yeah, this is what I heard. You know what I mean?
like
Like
it's going on a tangent tonight.
Boys,
I'm
what's
just
that?
saying.
Well,
Yeah.
but hold on,
I'm
but
just
hold on.
saying.
To bring it back to, let's bring it back to paranormal activity
Yeah.
and like ghosts and things like
Right.
that. Because Luigi, you said that you watched some documentaries or like a movie or
Shows,
something.
yeah.
TV shows and whatnot. Do you actually believe it, or do you think that since there's things that are unknown to us and we can't explain it, that's like a form of like ghost or like something?
Yeah, for me, it's like, those crazy stuff like, like The Ring. I don't think that's real, but like in terms of
I don't think so either. Like, yeah.
that would be horrible if
Yeah.
it did. But what I'm just saying is like if there's something out there where we don't know, like like unheard voices, unheard stuff, objects that we don't know. It's like that factor, like the unknown
Yeah.
is
Do you
im-
see that
very
more?
mysterious.
Do you see that more of like it's kind of like a cool, interesting thing where you don't know it and that's your brain rationalizing things, or
And
do you
you're-
actually believe that could be something that is like a ghost?
Your mind plays.
Yeah, your mind
tricks.
plays a big part, especially
Yeah, now
with
your
all
mind
these...
does play a game, especially with
Yeah.
all the movies out. But I mean,
Yeah.
I personally believe in spirits. I believe in spirits. I don't know if they would be ghosts or not, whatever you want to qualify them or label them as, but I believe in spirits.
Then what's a spirit to you?
Just like entities, like a soul, basically.
energy.
Yeah.
something.
So you,
But like, what's the point of like what?
What's the point? I don't know.
Like,
What the,
you
I've never
believe-
talked to them personally. Be like, hey,
That's
what's
what-
up? What are you guys
that's what
doing
I'm
here?
saying, like,
Oh,
you
word?
believe
That's
in-
cool. Like, I
You
don't
believe in
know.
spirits? Like they hang out around us?
I don't know. I've never talked to them.
Oh, so
That's
you
like
just
if I met an alien tomorrow and I can't
So you
speak with
just
him. What am I
believe
gonna
it.
say? Oh yeah, look, he's
so
here.
you
but I
just
don't-
believe in spirits? Like
Yeah, look,
believe-
I like the same way you feel like you don't want to believe something because you weren't there. I rather believe in because that adds fascination to my life.
oh
Like,
yeah,
I like that. I enjoy
yeah,
that.
It's fun.
And especially like you said, because we won't know either or. So I
Right.
choose to believe the latter, while you choose to believe the former. But like in terms of spirits, like for example, you just get like a sense of like in Colombia, it's very popular. Like you would go to certain homes and you would feel the energy in the home. You
Right.
would like sense, and then you find out, oh yeah, look, maybe somebody passed away here, or maybe something happened there.
yeah.
So like I believe that again, that's like what I believe in when it's like spirit energy. But then
Right.
like
yeah,
again, if it's like a ghost, whatever the ghost may look like, I don't know if I believe in that.
yeah.
So you guys won't be afraid to do a Ouija board.
Nah, see, I don't like to play because
You
that's
see,
like, to me that's messing
where
around with
that's where like I don't like technically. It's not that I don't believe in it.
or you think
It's just like I
disrespectful?
don't. No,
yeah,
to
that's
me,
the way I see it.
to me it's just like I don't think about it because I feel like the more that you think about it or the more that you want to like mess with it, that's when you're really gonna find out. And I don't want to find out
Why not?
because like if you mess with it, like
Nah, yeah. To
Ouija
me,
board.
the way
You don't-
I see
you don't
it is
think
like
that-
with that
mocking it.
stuff-
But you don't think that messing with it is more of like the movie type of thing? It's like implanted in your brain.
that's the thing. I don't want to find out because what if it's
But
not?
either way, playing
And if
with a
something
Ouija board,
follows
yeah.
you or whatever, and then it puts like a bad,
Yeah, it fucks
like
you
I don't,
up.
I don't
Yeah,
want,
with
I don't
your
want to
head.
find out. I prefer not
I wouldn't
finding
play
out.
with it because I feel like again, like I said, I believe in spirits, and to me, that's like mocking a spirit, whether it's a good or bad spirit. I don't
you think
know.
it's disrespectful to like
just
the dead?
mocking it? It's like mocking it, making fun of it. Like, oh yeah, let's play a board game on it. Like we
Yeah.
play Uno. Like that's like it's not the same thing. It's a different game.
Right.
And so, but
It's trying
that's
to
my
it's trying to call
Yeah.
upon those that are dead.
Basically,
Yeah.
or you know, or like for example, like I know some people who like have played it and they did it with the intent of like scaring other people that were with them.
Right.
So that again is like mocking on the idea of like an evil spirit.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that. I wouldn't do that. Is what I'm saying. But that's just me.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't either. That's
What's
what
your
I said.
guys' takes on like demonic possessions? Like there are some cases out there that, with demonic possessions,
I
like
don't like
exorcism and all that.
in terms of that. I don't know, man, because I've never seen it like outside
Yeah.
of like
Movie.
movies and shows.
Right.
But I do know, like for example, I've had friends who like have said that like they've woken up and they were having like a bad dream, and then when they woke up they couldn't move, like they felt stuck in their body
Yeah.
and stuff
yeah.
like that. So I don't know if that's again like a possession where like something's holding them there or something else. But apart from that, I don't have any experience. with
Yeah,
it,
like
so,
I've known people that share that
yeah.
same thing about like waking up and feeling like they couldn't
Sleep
speak, and
paralysis.
yeah, it was like something similar, but they felt
Oh,
like
yeah.
someone was like holding them back.
Yeah.
You see stuff like that, but that's where like to me is like, because I feel like the more that you think about that, the
Your
more
brain
that you
reacts to
believe
it.
in it.
Yeah.
That's like
That
when
definitely
you're
could be it.
bringing back, negative things to you. That's why like I don't think about it.
But is there
And to me,
is
it's
there
just-
any documented like event of like a possession?
I think there was. I forgot what case it was. It was based on the movie Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Yeah.
It was like some person in Europe.
So that's the thing, though. They never bring like real evidence
Or anything like serious
No.
or
like,
like
that, right?
It's
I
just
don't
like
know.
it's just
It's
like in
all
the
based
scare.
on
It's just
who
like in
said
the
what.
scary movies when they put based on a true story.
They do be putting that.
in
But there-
every scary movie.
there are some
That's
where
the
you
only.
should
First of all,
believe.
that's the only time they say it's based on a
based
true
on
story.
a true story every time.
Yeah. Now,
Like
but there
on,
are some
You
that
don't
I
catch that
believe.
in a documentary.
No,
or
you
a book
don't.
Or
Nope.
videotapes.
Just in
It's
scary
in a
movie.
movie.
Like The Conjuring and all
Nah,
that.
but there are like I don't know.
Come
again,
on.
I've seen some movies where I'm like, yo, I could believe that.
Texas Chainsaw.
I mean,
that's
that's
a real story.
wait, hold on, that's different.
That's
Let's
a
not-
real dude.
My bad.
That's the
Was a
serious-
real dude.
Okay.
Yeah, let's.
Even part 2. Oh, that was it.
Obviously, the rest of that was Hollywood, but that was based on a real man.
Right, but then and the family was eating humans and everything.
I mean, that's real. Like, you don't believe that?
I mean, I saw it.
Cannibalism.
I mean, oh,
Cannibalism's a real thing.
It is a real thing, but
No.
I don't know.
Nah, I believe that, but like, I forgot the name of the movie.
But
I
what
saw
made
it.
you like what part of it is it real? Like what
Which-
you guys were there. You
With the
guys saw
Texas
like
Chainsaw?
yeah. You guys saw
Nah,
the
that's
No.
just
or you
based-
guys or you guys going based on them showing the real footage that we don't know if it is the real footage.
No.
But
That
what
stuff is based
Nah,
on a
yeah.
story they've heard from generations in like news articles and things like that of a Texas killer, and so
Oh,
they
okay.
put it into a movie. Obviously, it's Hollywood throughout the
Alright.
wazoo.
Nah, but yeah, I think
still,
yeah,
it's-
there was like a
there-
dude that was
no,
killing
yeah.
people and then cutting their faces and like.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
that's actually a true story.
I
Oh,
think
you
they called
guys-
them.
Based on the information that they had at that time and the people who wrote articles about it.
also based on
I mean, if you think about it,
People
everything
saying-
is based
okay.
on that,
Right.
bro.
But
Like,
Oh,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
that's like
Right.
everything in life, though. Everything's based on something, right?
I mean not really.
what do you mean? Not really.
Stuff nowadays is not based on when you hear about when you find out about different killers and stuff, like that's not really based on someone else.
I mean,
Like
no.
no, that's
Yeah.
different.
Everything at the end
If
of the
they
day
get
is
caught-
hearsay.
Not if they get caught. If their fingerprint and everything is there. But back in the days, their fingerprints weren't really.
All right,
Matched
so,
to-
okay, but
But
that's a tangent. But I'm saying,
Nah,
what
it's
does
cool.
that mean?
It sounds cool.
Like in terms of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No, it's a good movie. I like it. I like the first one. The original
So you
was
don't
a cool
think that
movie.
that is a real thing?
I mean, it's
With all the serial killers we have
It
had, you don't
sounds
think
cool.
that could happen?
it's a cool movie.
Cool.
Let's just keep it at
my
that.
boy playing stop it. So no.
No, it's a cool movie.
all right, let's
a
bring-
cool
let's-
movie.
Let's bring this back.
No, I mean like Paranormal Activities. Like it's what I said. The more that you think about it, the more that like you may experience it.
Right.
That's why like I
Nah,
don't
dude,
know.
I think that's why it's really popular. Like for example, in Mexico, because they have like the El Dia de los Muertos,
right.
where they believe in like the ghosts. And,
Yeah.
and I think that's why a lot of them like I think the Llorona's based out in Mexico.
Right. No, like a lot of different
yeah.
countries are like that. That really think like in Brazil we have this one thing that is like for truck drivers. If they're like driving their truck in this road, do not stop if you see a woman wearing a wedding dress. It's like
Yeah.
a huge
it's
thing.
basically like the same story over
And
and
they
over again.
right.
Because in the Philippines we have the same thing. Like
Which
a taxi
is-
driver, if you see somebody in the back, like just keep them going. Like don't
Right,
stop.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically
Yeah,
like the
so
same
it's
story
like-
over and over again.
There are stories like that it's like
Nah, yeah, there are a lot of stories. Like in Colombia too. I think South America is more prominent to like
It
believe
is.
in the.
that believe in it.
Supernatural.
Believe in like supernatural. Yeah.
But I think I don't know again what it might be tied to like religion, spirituality and stuff.
Right, because deities and all kinds of things
Yeah,
like that.
it does
So
relate
it's-
to that. So I mean,
It
Yeah.
has some religious pretense, but like, you know.
Well, but a lot of it is like so. A lot of it, I also feel like is like parents try to scare kids,
That
and
too.
you know
Like
it adds
discipline.
on to it. And, you know, grandparents trying to scare everybody,
and then like
so
it
it
just
adds on
continues
to like
go
the
and go.
story of it. Yeah, exactly.
It's basically like a legend.
Right,
Pretty
right,
much, yeah. That's kind of what it stems down to.
Yeah, exactly.
But I mean, you
So-
know what? Look, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here for today. You know, comment down below. Let us know if you guys have any stories, any experiences, anything you've seen,
Yeah.
heard of.
No, it's a
like,
fun-
comment, and subscribe down
It's a
below.
fun topic.
It's a fun topic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know what you think.
Different experiences.
Until next time, guys. Thank you.
Yep.